हेलो एवरीवन। गुड आफ्टरनून, गुड इवनिंग ऑल। कैसे हैं सब लोग? मेरा नाम है अरविंद
Hello everyone, Saurav here.
एंड वी आर द हैदराबाद बॉयज वेयर वी टॉक ऑल थिंग्स क्रिकेट। और आज के एपिसोड में हम बात करेंगे, बहुत ही स्पेशल एपिसोड होने वाला है बिकॉज इट्स स्पेशल गेम, द बिगेस्ट गेम इन वर्ल्ड क्रिकेट, द बिगेस्ट गेम इन possibly the entire world in terms of the viewership for one game, India versus Pakistan. I'm going to do a preview
Yeah.
here. But before we get to the cricketing aspect of it, बहुत सारा नौटंकी बोल सकते हैं, that's the word I'm getting, or नाटक or shenanigans if I'm talking in English, is happening in India with respect to this. So Saurav, I thought maybe let's little बात करते हैं कि क्या तमाशा कर रहे हैं ये लोग, and we'll take it from there, what things are
Yeah,
going. And
yeah, yeah.
honestly, I'm surprised and I'm appalled, and I think BCCI should be ashamed of itself. So I'm openly saying it here कि मजाक बना के रखा है यहाँ पे, and the kind of attitude they have shown here, it's shameful, it's pathetic, and it is cringe-worthy, I have to say that. um, तो लोगों को बता सकते हैं कि क्या हो रहा है, ये क्रिकेट मैच हो रहा है या फिल्म फेयर के अवार्ड हो रहे हैं? बीसीसीआई ने ट्वीट डाला है कि kick starting the much awaited India Pakistan clash with a special performance. Brace yourself for a mesmerizing musical special feat. Arjit Singh at the largest cricket ground in the world, Narendra Modi Stadium. Join us for a pre-match show at on 14th of October at 12:30. तो ये मैच हो रहा है या यहाँ पे ये कॉमेडी शो हो रहा है या यहाँ पे ये फिल्म शो हो रहा है? And then they put up another tweet later on, and I think this was shared widely with the world as to the world, is a musical odyssey. And I think this is what they've been talking around, a musical odyssey featuring Arijit Singh, a musical odyssey featuring Sukhwinder Singh. Ceremony starts at 12:30 a.m. and that is the list of the lineups we have here. So Shankar Mahadevan, Neha Kakkad, I don't know the other female. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure about that one. And then of course Arijit Singh. So my first question is, सेरेमनी, ओपनिंग सेरेमनी तो करी नहीं है फॉर द वर्ल्ड कप क्रिकेट, व्हाई द हेल आर यू डूइंग दिस इन फ्रंट ऑफ a regular match like India Pakistan? अब बीच में हो रहा है, it's not even final, it's not even a knockout. Why would you do this shenanigan and make this as this tamasha for the rest of the world? Did BCCI lose it, or क्या ये
They've,
तमाशा, ये क्या हो रहा है? What can you?
yeah, they've lost it. जैसे बोलते हैं
Yeah,
ना, if you do a mistake once, it's a mistake. You do a mistake second time, it's you, let's call that as another mistake. But if you keep on repeating mistakes, it's a sin, right? बोलते हैं
yeah,
कुछ, there's something.
yeah.
And we spoke about it कि बीसीसीआई का पूरा जो वर्ल्ड कप कैंपेन रहा है फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट कि भाई फिक्सचर्स हो गए, डेट चेंज हो गया, फिर बाद में टिकटिंग का एक, वो अभी भी चल रहा है, टिकटिंग
वो
इज
तो अभी भी
स्टिल एन
हो रहा
इशू।
है। या
ठीक है। फिर द ग्राउंड्स की सीट्स कैसी हैं हैदराबाद में, या फिर धर्मशाला के का आउटफील्ड कैसा है, तो इनके लेजर में एक और आ गया। एंड दिस इज द ओपनिंग सेरेमनी, आई मीन ओपनिंग नहीं, सेरेमनी बिफोर द इंडिया पाकिस्तान गेम। यार, वर्ल्ड कप स्टार्ट हो गया है, एक हफ्ता खत्म भी हो गया, इफ आई
खत्म
एम
भी हो
राइट।
गया, 10 matches are done. What are you showing the message to the rest of the world, other 8 teams in the camp, saying कि भैया हम तो बस स्लॉट्स फिल करने आए हैं, only India Pakistan is the game we want to show to the world? What sort of message are they trying to put here?
इट्स रिडिकुलस। मतलब मैं अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंग्लैंड की जगह होता, मैं तो यार आई वुड हैव टेकन अ, यू नो, shown great amount of concern with respect to what BCCI is trying to do। आप मतलब मुझे समझ ही नहीं आ रहा यार क्या कर रहे हैं। और and I, आपका जो स्क्रीन में बताया था मच अवेटेड, who are those retards who you know who's awaiting for this sort of performance or shenanigans before India Pakistan game। मतलब कौन है यार ये लोग?
It's
अगर आपको यही करना था
फिर,
तो इंडिया पाकिस्तान का गेम आप फर्स्ट मैच रख देते।
हाँ
इतना ही सब कुछ
एग्जैक्टली,
करना था आपको।
इतना ही करना था, make that the first game and do it. Absolutely dumb, absolutely stupid logic coming from BCCI, and sort of this is rightly put here, or कौन सी टीम को कर रहे हो आप? पाकिस्तान.
हाँ,
Of all, I know you can say it's all rivalry and all, but you in this is a tweet, which rightly summarized the whole thing. You are giving a red carpet welcome to Pakistan, with whom we don't have great relations. We are
true.
still having militant activity at the border. We just had Uri couple of years back. The shenanigans with the country, with the way they operate, and our cricket team, our BCCI is rolling out a absolute red carpet. And I wanted to show this one. I think the amount of red carpet which was just got out here. Let me just share my screen. Uh, this is what I'll pause it here. This is what when Pakistan cricket team entered Ahmedabad to their hotel. I think this was Hayat Regency Ahmedabad. This is the welcome they were received.
Handle it.
I mean,
Can't handle it.
it is the
जरा
most cringe-worthy video I've ever seen of this World Cup here. I don't think any other team got this kind of welcome, Nach Gana Ora, or maybe if it was not publicized, let's just, this is absolutely ridiculous. Nach Gana, बैंड बाजा, व्हाट
नहीं
इज इट,
नहीं
शॉल्स दे रहे हो आप, इनवाइट कर रहे हो एज इफ ये चीफ गेस्ट आ गए हैं यहाँ पे, मतलब ये क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? व्हाट एंड द बलून्स, व्हाट सॉर्ट ऑफ पैथेटिक entry, what a sort of pathetic
and
message you want to put out here?
and did you just look at Mohammad Rizwan face? He's not grateful about it.
Yeah,
He's not
he's
grateful
not.
about it. I saw his face. He was not grateful about it. और यही मुजरा, I don't know if it happened in Hyderabad, लेकिन the kind of hospitality that they're talking about in Hyderabad which they received, मैं ये
Yeah,
नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि आप वो नहीं दीजिए, लेकिन the over the top जो आप जा रहे हैं पाकिस्तान के लिए, I just really don't understand it. मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा, आप एक नॉर्मल वेलकम भी कर सकते हो. I'm
yeah, you
okay
could
with a
do normal.
normal sort of a.
I did not see any video where Virat Kohli and the entire group of Indians were received welcome like this. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. I don't know, but I didn't see anything coming out on the internet or in the social media space around it. You didn't do this for the rest of the 8 teams. Why are you doing it for Pakistan? What is this
Are
validation you're
they
trying to seek from Pakistan here? And the Pakistan players, and I'm going to share this now, Saurav, how they are, how they look at the whole India and the whole country, and the whole, the system we have in here. I mean, I thought this was very interesting here, and the whole interaction generally between the Pakistan cricketer Mohammad Rizwan and the way we are talking about it. This
शहर
is the
हैदराबाद,
team we
शहर
have
दक्कन
given.
हैदराबाद में आपका कयाम. हेलो
This is the team we have given this sort of red carpet welcome. Look at the players, how they talk and what they talk.
जी, सबसे पहले तो बहुत बहुत मुबारक. पहले 2 वार्म मैच हार गए,
यस
2 लीग जीत गए,
यस
तो ज़बरदस्त अचीव
बात
कर रहे हैं.
खत्म.
तो अब इतना कॉन्फिडेंस हो गए, अब थर्ड मैच में अब भी शायद जीत जाए. थर्ड मैच जाने वाला है अहमदाबाद में, ये होगा. दूसरी बात, आप हेल्थ कैसी है? बहुत आप गिर रहे थे, पड़ रहे थे, क्रैम्प्स थे, बैक.
I want to stop here. Why would the reporter say "Aap jeet jaye"? What sort of message you want to pass out to your own countrymen here when you're trying to organize a match like
का
this?
बहुत मामी भी दर्द हो रहा था देख. तो वो मर्द मुजाहिद की तरह खेले आप. आखिरी सवाल ये कि 15 दिन हैदराबाद में रहे, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह क़याम रहा शहर हैदराबाद, शहर दक्कन हैदराबाद में आपका क़याम रहा. 15 दिन हमारे लिए बाइस एजाज़ व इफ्तिखार है कि आप लोग आए, यहाँ रहे हमारी शहर में, खाया पिया बहुत. कहाँ गए? 4 मीनार देखा या नहीं?
और जहां पे आपने बात की हैदराबाद की, तो यकीन करें मुझे तो ऐसे लगा कि मैं पिंडी में मैच खेल रहा हूं. आज जिस तरह क्राउड ने मोहब्बत दी है, और मुझे सिर्फ नहीं दी, पूरी पाकिस्तान टीम को जिस तरह मोहब्बत है, बल्कि श्रीलंका को भी सपोर्ट किया, क्योंकि मुझे खुशी इस चीज़ की हुई कि हैदराबाद के जो क्राउड था आज, उसने क्रिकेट को सपोर्ट किया है. श्रीलंका को भी सपोर्ट किया है, हमें भी सपोर्ट किया, और बहुत मजा आया इनके साथ. मैं तो जो यहाँ की क्यूरेटर है, सबसे पहले उसने मुझे यही कहा था, जब मैं फर्स्ट टाइम जब मैं ग्राउंड आया, तो उसने मुझे कहा कि रिजवान, इस ग्राउंड में आपने 200 करने ही करने. तो वो मैं आज भी उससे मिला हूँ, क्योंकि उनसे मोहब्बत तो बहुत ज़्यादा होगी यहाँ पे, यहाँ लोगों से। मगर बहरहाल क्या कहते हैं, हम दुआएं कर सकते हैं, हमें भी दुआएं मिलनी चाहिए।
The journalist should be given an ass whipping.
I mean, I
Ridiculous.
know our channel is Hyderabad Boys, and I know we are from Hyderabad, but that was the absolute worst example of what Hyderabad represents. What was this thing he used? Mard Mujahid. Why are you glorifying your opponent in this manner? I don't see in any other world, in any other part of the country, where your arch rival is glorified at this level by your own countrymen.
Yeah.
And continuing to the shenanigans here, Saurav, this guy Mohammad Rizwan is a very unique character in this particular team of Pakistan. You look at this press conference which just happened. I don't understand this. Is this a press conference? Yeah, ye kuch, is he trying to,
Preaching.
do a prayer or a preaching here? Watch
एक
this.
चीज़ जानता हूँ, वो है हार्ड वर्क, मेहनत है बस। जो अल्लाह की डिमांड है मुझसे, मैं उसको जानता हूँ कि अल्लाह पाक मुझसे, क्योंकि जो डिमांड अल्लाह पाक का मुझसे है, क्योंकि मैं ये समझूँ कि एज ए मुसलमान कि अल्लाह पाक मेरा लेता, तो समझ में नहीं आने वाला, क्योंकि अल्लाह पाक रब्बुल आलमीन है। वो इंडिया के विराट कोहली का भी है, वो जो रूट का भी है, वो स्टीव स्मिथ का भी है, वो किसी का भी है। और वो ज़्यादा, क्योंकि देखिए आप किसी भी मैच में आप देख ले, एक एज लगता है। अगर मेरा पहला ही एज आप देख ले, 3 रन जो है वो फील्डर के ऊपर से गए, वो एक सामने भी जा सकता था उसके हाथ में। मगर मैं इन चीज़ों को बिलीव करता हूँ, जो अल्लाह की डिमांड है वो आपसे मुख्तलिफ चीज़ है, वो मेहनत है, वो बहादुरी है, और फिर एक गौर व फिक्र एग्जीक्यूशन है, जो सही टाइम पे राइट टाइम पे आप करें। बाकी जो अल्लाह पे छोड़ता हूँ मैं।
My message to Mohammad Rizwan is stop shoving your ideas to everyone. अगर आपके दिमाग में कुछ है तो आप अपने उसको रूम में रखिए। एंड दिस इज, आपने मोहम्मद रिजवान को कितना फॉलो किया है, आई मीन मुझे नहीं मालूम है अरविंद, लेकिन ही हैज दिस स्नैक। मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, यू वांट टू प्रीच, आप जो भी करना चाहें करें आउटसाइड आउटसाइड द मैच, इट्स कंप्लीटली फाइन। लेकिन मैच चल रहा है, आप ये सब
Why would
बातें
you
कर
do
रहे
this
हैं,
in press
मुझे
conference? Why would you do this in
भाई
press conference? And first of all, why did no one in ICC or BCCI object to this? I mean, what 2011 World Cup, धोनी ने वो military का logo पहना था gloves में, they said कि oh you cannot make these political statements. What is this then? Why is BCCI bending over backwards to this country and this team so that they can make some extra cash? You are trying to sell your whole soul. Uh, Shameful stuff from BCCI. Shameful stuff from BCCI. And it's not just BCCI. Saurav, I mean, look at this one. This was the next one I had. Rajasthan Royals tweeting, R for respect, R for Rizwan. Here is a guy who was basically bringing religion into the sport. And you're saying R for respect, R for Rizwan. Are you saying I agree to this thought process? This is the exact tweet. I don't know, my screen wasn't shared before, but
yeah,
this is the tweet they said,
yeah,
R for respect, R for Rizwan. आप क्या करना चाहते हो? And I think after this match, Rizwan went ahead and declared, dedicated his century to whatever has happened in Gaza for his soldiers in Gaza. I think that's the tweet he said. Why are we so stupid? And this is why I don't understand this whole red carpet which has been done here. There was another factor which happened, which I thought was interesting. This is also how they think and this is how they behave. This was Ramiz Raja in 2023.
देखिए, अनफॉर्चुनेटली इंडिया के साथ हो ये रहा है कि एक तरह से बीजेपी माइंडसेट आ गया हुआ है वहाँ पे, और वो है कि और मैंने आते साथ ही ये बात की थी कि ये जो मैंने प्रॉपर्टीज़ आके अनाउंस की थी ना, PJL हो गई या पाकिस्तान विमेंस लीग हो गई, इसका मकसद क्या था? इसका मकसद ये था कि हमारी प्रॉपर्टी होगी, इसमें पैसे बनेंगे, पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट बोर्ड अपने पाँव पे खड़े होगा, और ICC की फंडिंग से जितना हम बाहर निकलेंगे उतना हमारे लिए बेहतर होगा, क्योंकि हमारी इंडिपेंडेंस जो है वो कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ हो जाती है, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर जो रिसोर्सेज क्रिएट होते हैं ICC पे वो इंडिया से होते हैं। और अगर इंडिया का माइंडसेट ये है कि पाकिस्तान को हमने मार्जिनलाइज करना है, तो फिर हम ना इधर देखें।
I mean, basically, he's India bashing, he's Modi bashing, he's bringing this whole BJP mindset. You want to bring politics into the sport, fair enough, you do it. And then what I don't understand is why is India, more importantly, why is BCCI bending over backward, giving them a red carpet welcome, doing a ceremony just for this particular game? At the same time, a month ago, we had a militant attack where a couple of our Jawans were killed. What sort of message are you trying to put forward from a broader country level message to the rest of the world? So, absolutely shambolic, inept, pathetic work done by BCCI. It's fast turning out to be the worst World Cup ever in the history of World Cups, and BCCI is gonna get that particular crown in this particular scenario. And I'll end this segment here, sort of, with this particular screenshot. This is how they treated our players when we went in 1989. जब हमारी टीम 1989 को गई थी, या लोगों को याद होगा, this was the series where Sachin Tendulkar and Wakaran has actually made a debut. Sachin Tendulkar जो वर्ल्ड स्टेज पे आए थे, this was a series when he went there and he had that famous ball जो वो घर का बाउंसर आया था, उनके मुंह पे सर पे लगा था and all that. One of the games here in Karachi, this was, I think, the third ODI of the series. This was a placard which was put by their citizens, which says, "We protest against the construction of mandir on the site of Babri Masjid." And then there was a crowd disturbance which happened. I think 10-15 ओवर हो गए थे, 2-3 विकेट भी उड़ गए थे. लोगों ने stones फेंकना शुरू किया, and then I think it got more than stones. They started throwing some metal hooks and everything. And then there was a streaker. A crowd ka member, just ran onto the pitch, and Krishnamachari Shrikant ka shirt, I think he tried to, try to attack him, or try to, snaking. And then you see that photo where Kapil Dev was looking behind as the this thing is. ये हैं इनका प्लेयर्स, ये हैं इनका रिसेप्शन, और वो था हमारा रिसेप्शन. I kind of leave it at that, what BCCI is trying to do at that point of time.
And it's not only that, Arvind. I think ये तो चलो 1989-90 की बात हो गई. So one can always say कि ठीक है 20-30 साल पुरानी बात हो गई. लेकिन you look at the comments of even the current, I won't say current lot of players, लेकिन जो थोड़े retired players हैं in the recent past, वकार यूनुस हो गए, रमीज राजा का आपने दिखाया, शोएब अख्तर का आप सुनिए. There are players who have, I wouldn't say direct and indirect, that's pretty subjective. Lekin they've taken pot shots at India.
Yeah.
They've taken pot shots at religion. And see what we do. No wonder we are
so who's the stupid? Do I blame Pakistan and Pakistan players? No, they're doing what they believe in. No, he believes in it. He's doing what he's doing. Who's the idiot? Us. Who's the stupid? BCCI. Who's the crank? Us as citizens.
And this coming after all the bravery and all the good work, I would possibly say, that you did in Asia Cup, just to ensure Asia Cup is moved out of Pakistan. Everyone is playing in your terms. So BCCI did I would say a fantastic job in Asia Cup, and come to World Cup. I mean, this is quite a shift, negative shift, if I would say.
Yeah, and the most ironical part, the head of BCCI is Jai Shah, who's the son of BJP's home minister of this country. So is he worse than Pappu here? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get into this thing, but he is behaving like an absolute stupid and idiot. And I think
Yes.
the memes are out here. I mean, and I'll end this segment of the whole, and we'll get to the actual cricket now, because cricket की बात करना चाहता हूँ मैं. This is a very good way of telling what the rest of the, and we are not the only one blaming or blasting BCCI. Everyone on Twitter, be it commentators, be it average common citizens, be it
Yeah.
you know established social media content creators, everyone's bashing them, everyone's laughing at them, and this is probably a very good meme which kind of sums it up on BCCI.
बस एक नपुंसक की तरह खड़े होकर तमाशा देख सकते हैं आप, एक नपुंसक की तरह. कुछ नहीं कर सकते, हट, कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं आप.
I think that
The
was
only difference is if I'm an Indian there, I will laugh and beat the shit out of that BCCI representative. I mean, if I have to consider it, but BCCI as a person, then it's heartbreaking. Honestly speaking, it's
it
heartbreaking.
is. I mean, I
Laugh.
know I'm laughing here, but it's a laugh which is which is a laugh made of a joke here. I mean, we're laughing at ourselves, sort of a scenario.
True.
Yeah, so that was the first part of this episode where I really wanted to get that out. अंदर था, I said बाहर बोलूं कि ये क्या तमाशा हो रहा है. And now let's come to the actual cricket, which is the game which we wanted to see, and we like it, and we want to make sure that at least on the pitch we show our mettle, and we prove ourselves who we are. And so before I go into it, there was a lot of these commentators, and I think general public, आप मैच ही क्यों देख रहे हो, आप तो boycott करो, stop watching the game. It's like, why should I boycott the game which I love for their stupidity? And the second thing was, अगर मैंने boycott किया तो उससे कुछ फर्क नहीं होने वाला है, because it's a billion plus population who's going to watch it, and there's already been media rights sold. So advertisers are already give the money, and so they are making money already out of it. What you really need to do is you probably have to name and shame BCCI, and you have to name and shame everyone who's associated with that, and try and show that their brand value goes down. That's the only way you can actually make an impact. So जो लोग बोल रहे हैं कि boycott करो, that's the most stupidest thing you do. Is like, why would I lose my interest and love for a game which I like over their stupidity? So I thought I'd call that out before we get to the actual cricket part of it. So let's talk the cricket here. पहले हम बात करते हैं इंडिया की टीम की. So we can talk a little bit more about the Indian team here. क्या स्क्वाड सिलेक्शन हो रहा है? जो सुन रहे हैं, जो देख रहे हैं, जो नहीं देख रहे हैं, उनके लिए मैं टीम पढ़ लूं कि what we think could be predicted and where the two spots where there's could be more contentious discussion. So opening हो गया आपके रोहित शर्मा. उनके साथ I think this is the one spot which could be a point of discussion. It could be ईशान किशन, और सुनने में आ रहा है शुभमन गिल is back in training. He's practicing at the nets. He's a a rock star player. He's explosive, and he can make an impact any time of the day. So if he comes in, I think he is probably going to slot in. So that's the one discussion, is who gets in there. And then you have number 3 में आपके विराट कोहली हैं. Shreyas Iyer, I think, has sealed that number 4 spot after his performances over the last couple of weeks in general. KL Rahul has also sealed his spot. I mean, these guys are mainstay there at that middle order. उसके बाद आते हैं आपके all-rounders हार्दिक पांड्या और रविंद्र जडेजा. I don't see them, they're going to be there. Or next spot is where probably going to be the discussion. Do you bring in Thakur? Do you bring in Ashwin? Or do you bring in Shami? उसके बाद आपका कुलदीप यादव, जसप्रीत बुमराह and मोहम्मद सिराज. So I think इंडिया का अगर स्पॉट देखा जाए तो सिर्फ 2 ही स्पॉट्स हैं जहां पे शायद चेंजेस हो. ईशान किशन की जगह शायद शुभमन गिल आए, और पहले गेम में अश्विन को खेला था, दूसरे गेम में ठाकुर को खेला था. Do they stick to Thakur? Do they bring back Ashwin? Or do they bring in Shami altogether? Who didn't play any of the game, but we all know how Shami is effective in picking up wickets. So sort of क्या लगता है? What do you think of this Indian team?
जैसे अरविंद आपने बोला, 2 ही स्पॉट्स हैं. शुभमन गिल, न्यूज आ रही है, काफी पिक्चर्स सर्कुलेट हो रही हैं सोशल मीडिया पे. कल उन्होंने बहुत टाइम स्पेंड किया practicing, so he's batted in the nets for a while. Not really sure if it would be a good idea to bring him into the game just for the heck of it. I would want Shubman Gill in the squad, लेकिन considering the larger scheme of things, if I have to speak like an Indian cricket fan, आपके और भी मैचेस बाकी हैं. डेंगू कैन टेक अ टोल. हमने पहले इसके बारे में बात की थी
Yeah.
बॉडी पे. Do you want to rush him in? I don't know. That's a call that the BCCI and their management is going to take. तो अगर शुभमन गिल नहीं खेलेंगे तो ईशान किशन खेलेंगे. I think the biggest question is कि Shami, Thakur, Ashwin. I think it's going to be a battle between Shami and Ashwin. I don't think so. It should be Thakur. Although he didn't do too bad against the recently concluded Afghanistan match. I think looking at the pitch, I think they'll decide कि शामी को खेलना है, अश्विन को खेलना है. I mean, even I'm kind of confused कि किसको खिलाना चाहिए. मुझे लगता है पिच देख के ही बता सकते हैं कि कौन
Yeah.
खेलेगा. तो इंडिया की स्क्वाड में बस ये दो है. पाकिस्तान, I don't think so they're going to change it. ऑप्शन भी कम है उनके पास. एक ही मुझे लगता है बाद में जाके डिसाइड हो तो हो. शादाम खान का
Yeah,
जो bowling
we'll get to
form है.
we'll get to the Pakistan. I'll read the
Pakistan,
squad
okay.
out. But before we get to the
Sorry,
Pakistan, why do you say that Thakur is probably not going to be there? I mean, he didn't do anything
I
bad.
think they just go. No, he didn't. But I think they just might have to go for some sort of a, so, let's say reputation. कि शायद खेलेंगे अभी. शामी, अश्विन, ठाकुर. I mean, ठाकुर मुझे नहीं लग रहा है कि शायद he would be in the reckoning. That's my gut feeling. What's the rational logic? There's no rational logic. I'm just going by. मुझे लगता है it's going to be a battle between Shami and Ashwin. लास्ट मैच शायद अफगानिस्तान के साथ था तो मुझे लगा कि ठाकुर को खिला लिया. It just might be a battle of between Shami and Ashwin, and the call would be made depending on the pitch.
I think you're right. This is going to be a very difficult call to be made. Pitch अगर spinning थोड़ा बहुत लग रहा है, you never know. They could make it a little bit turny track. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does Shami play for Gujarat Titans?
He does.
It's also his home ground.
Yeah.
He knows the ground in and out. So he probably has that advantage over, let's say, Kuldeep or Jasprit in terms of, I know the ground better. Just say Jadeja ko Chennai pata tha, and look what he did in Chennai. Thakur and Ashwin, I don't think they've done anything bad. Can you hear me? Hey, मेरा power हुआ. Well, I have to edit it. There was a power cut which happened, or backup आया है. Yeah. So yeah. So
I think
yeah.
Kuldeep is going to play. I think Kuldeep is going to play. मुझे
Yeah.
ये लग रहा है शामी ठाकुर अश्विन.
Yeah, it's one of those two. Let's go to the Pakistan squad here. So we have Abdullah Shafiq. I'll read out the squad for people. Abdullah Shafiq, Imam ul Haq, Babar Azam at number 3, Mohammad Rizwan, Saud Shakil, Iftikhar Ahmed, Shadab Khan, Mohammad Nawaz, Hassan Ali, Shahinja Afridi, and Haris Rauf. The one player who's missing, who we know, is Fakhar Zaman. But apart from that, everyone is probably, predictable and expected where they are, where they should be. क्या लगता है?
पाकिस्तान के पास ज्यादा ऑप्शंस नहीं है. आई थिंक बस ये है कि फकर जमान बाद में जाके हो सकता है खेले. मुझे लग रहा है इमाम उल्लाह को थोड़ा एक और दो चांस देंगे. फकर जमान का रिकॉर्ड इंडिया के साथ रिलेटिवली थोड़ा अच्छा है तो शायद कंसिडरेशन में आए. बट मुझे लग रहा है गो विद देयर विनिंग.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, the internet went unstable, man. Sorry. We have to. I'll edit all of this. We'll start from the Pakistan this thing. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so that was the India squad here. So no changes there. We don't think apart from that slot of Shami Thakur Ashwin, ko changes ho sakta hai. Let's move to Pakistan squad quickly here. So we have, I'll read out the squad here. Abdullah Shafiq, Imam ul Haq, Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan, Saud Shakil, Iftikhar Ahmed, Shadab Khan, Mohammad Nawaz, Hassan Ali, Shaheen Afridi, Haris Rauf. The only one player who's probably predictable, could have been in the squad, may not have been, is Fakhar Zaman. So, Saurabh, what do you think?
पाकिस्तान में ज्यादा ऑप्शंस नहीं है अरविंद.
Hmm.
इमाम उल हक और फकर जमान के बीच पे आई थिंक दे माइट जस्ट स्टिल कंसिडर इमाम उल हक. बाद में हो सकता है पाकिस्तान थोड़े मैचेस के बाद अगर इमाम उल हक को वही प्रॉब्लम रही शॉर्ट बॉल की और वो ही डजंट सॉल्व इट, हो सकता है बाद में फकर जमान को लाएं.
Yeah.
लेकिन बारिंग दैट they don't have many options like let's say India has certain headaches. हालांकि शुभमन गिल इज द फर्स्ट चॉइस ओवर ईशान किशन, लेकिन इंडिया के पास प्रॉब्लम्स प्लेंटी हो जाती हैं कभी कभी बिकॉज दे हैव मेनी ऑप्शंस.
Mm-hmm.
लेकिन पाकिस्तान के पास वैसे ऑप्शंस भी नहीं है. शादाब खान आई थिंक हैज टू डू वेरी वेरी वेल इन दिस गेम फॉर श्योर एंड इन द अपकमिंग गेम्स एज वेल. मुझे लगता है कि अगर 5 गेम के अगर अच्छे नहीं गए एज फार एज बॉलिंग इज कंसर्न और पिच बाद में थोड़ी जाके थोड़ी स्लो होगी, थोड़ी टर्न होगी इंडिया में, तो हो सकता है बाद में जाके उसामा मीर शायद थ्रेटन
Oh,
करे
yeah.
उनकी जगह.
Yeah.
लेकिन आई नो शादाब खान ही इज अ वेरी हैंडी बैटर. he's possibly the best fielder for sure.
Yeah.
और वो वाइस कैप्टन है, so I don't know how it's that's going to come in picture. तो वो देखना होगा. लेकिन आई थिंक शादाब के लिए ये थोड़े नेक्स्ट जो इम्पोर्टेंट थोड़े गेम्स होंगे, आई थिंक they're going to be quite important for it. तो पाकिस्तान आई थिंक मोर और लेस जो अपने फील्ड में दिखा रहे हैं वो रहेगा.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about head-to-head between these two teams. World Cup में तो there is this, famous track record of India. India have never lost to Pakistan in World Cup. 7 बार खेल चुका है, 7 बार जीत चुका है. Even in those years where India did not perform very well in the World Cup, they always have done exceedingly well with Pakistan. And एक trend हो गया है अब, and I think India wants to continue that trend, which I think makes total sense there. But अगर आप ODIs का देखेंगे, overall ODIs में, तो actually the results favor Pakistan in general. Pakistan lead actually, I think they played 134 games between the two, 73 to 56. So the gap actually quite decent है वहाँ पे. 5 is no result है. It can also be attributed कि हमारी टीम शायद late 80s early 90s में शायद इतनी अच्छी नहीं हो, and they must have won a lot in the 80s and 90s, when they had that famous bowling attack led by Imran Khan and the others. And so शायद I don't see historical reasons की वजह से शायद they would be आगे. But I think World Cup favors India there in terms of how they play. And I think Indian team एक वो जो World Cup में जो आता है ना, वो एक motivation और वो एक जो response, I actually think India will try to channelize that. And काफी लोग यहाँ पे 2019 World Cup खेल चुके हैं. I mean, we had Rohit Sharma did so well in that 2019 game. He had that century. Virat Kohli has been there. KL Rahul ने खेला हुआ है. Hardik Jadeja. So this is a squad which has played this team. और अभी एशिया कप में I know matches शायद ये हुआ था. Traditionally they have done well in the big stage tournaments. हालांकि people have to remember this. Last year's ICC T20 में Shaheen Shah Afridi basically ripped the top order. Different conditions हैं, but India still has to be wary of Shaheen Shah Afridi. He can get berserk and he can threaten India in what we want to do here. So Saurabh, will end it with these two segments here. First, India, whoever wins the toss, what should they do? I know we don't have the pitch information, assuming it's a great wicket to bat on.
If India wins the toss, they should bowl first.
They should ball first. And why do you think that?
I'm just going by England. Yeah.
I have a feeling win the toss, bat first is the mantra here. Put the pressure on the opposition, chase, high pressure, lot of eyeballs. Just the thing is that the only thing is I don't know dew factor kitna hoga when you're chasing. Does the dew factor come in Ahmedabad or not? Let's last segment before we go to the predictions. Who's going to be your player to watch in India and Pakistan?
देखिए, पाकिस्तान के साथ ट्रेडिशनली इंडिया में प्लेयर टू वॉच हैज ऑलवेज बीन विराट कोहली, क्योंकि उनका परफॉर्मेंस इतना स्ट्रांग रहा है. लेकिन अगर शुभमन गिल खेलते हैं या फिर लेट्स से इवन ईशान किशन प्लेस, आई वुड बेट शुभमन गिल या ईशान किशन जो भी खेलते हैं वहां पे. आई वुड वांट टू वॉच की हाउ दे बेसिकली प्ले अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान. मुझे मालूम है कि रोहित शर्मा, कोहली वगैरह सब परफॉर्म करना चाहिए, मुझे लगता है परफॉर्म भी करेंगे. So the one player that I would want to watch is Shubman Gill. Let me say two Arvind, क्योंकि एक batting और bowling का element होता है. You know, Shubman Gill while batting, bowling में Kuldeep Yadav. I want to see how Kuldeep Yadav does against Pakistani batters.
Yeah.
पाकिस्तान की तरफ से अगर मैं बोलना चाहूँ, if you want to ask me, player to watch out would be Shahid Shakil from Pakistan. This kind of has impressed me, although शायद अभी तक थोड़ा early है क्योंकि he's only played in subcontinent conditions. लेकिन Shahid Shakil would be one player that I think we should watch out for.
Yeah, cool. My player predictions actually player to watch has been successful. जो मैंने डेवॉन कॉर्न में बोला था hit that century, मैंने कल I don't know what I'm blacking out. कौन सा गेम हुआ था?
इंग्लैंड के साथ first game.
Yeah, that was the first game. But अभी recently एक और मैंने prediction करा था which also went right. I think India के साथ India का game Afghanistan. I said player to watch out would be Rohit Sharma, and Rohit Sharma just destroyed it. So I've been lucky in that. I guess on and off थोड़े games में. I would say for me, player to watch out would be Virat Kohli.
Sure.
I see him going big. May even get a century. I don't know, but I see him going big in this one. Bowling में
And
I'm
then
actually and you're right. Bowling में I'm actually looking forward to see Kuldeep Yadav.
That basically means Kohli would equal Tendulkar's record of 49 centuries, I think.
There you go.
48.
There's the additional motivation there. On the Pakistan side, I actually think Babar Azam will do well. I actually think he's
काफी
going
time
to
हो
do
गया.
well. He is
I
not
think
yet
काफी time हो
lit
गया.
the World Cup. He is a very good player, leaving all the shenanigans about non-sporting activity. As a cricket player, Babar Azam is very good. I can see him doing well. If the track is good, if the field is good, I think he'll do very well. Bowling में I'm looking forward for Shaheen Afridi. He hasn't lit up the World Cup yet. अभी तक उन्होंने what he is known for, he has not done it. He is their marquee player. Already Bumrah has already performed it, so it's over to Shaheen Afridi. Can he deliver it? And I actually think he'll also do very well. Prediction.
True. It's going to be India. It's quite a shift, Arvind. I mean, जब हमने 2 महीने पहले start किया था एक पूरा India Pakistan की campaign is kind of building up to tomorrow's game.
To this one, yep.
To this one, I mean, quite a shift of emotion. क्योंकि उस time पे मुझे नहीं लग रहा था कि India is a strong. Squad अच्छी थी, लेकिन they were not playing to the potential. लेकिन it's a dramatic shift. It's not even a marginal shift. It's a dramatic shift. मुझे लगता है कि India की batting has almost. I know कि first match में थोड़ा ऑस्ट्रेलिया के साथ थोड़ा सा हुआ था, 2-3 विकेट्स चली गई थी, लेकिन their batting has peaked. Batting has peaked, and I think this possibly is the best time for Indian batsmen to go merry.
Yeah, and I think you rightly said. I actually want, and my prediction is simple. I think India will blow Pakistan out. All the shenanigans of BCCI, I think जवाब जो हम इंडियन ऑडियंस को चाहिए वो I think बैट बल्ले से प्लेयर्स दिखाएंगे इन पाकिस्तान टीम को कि खेलते कैसे हैं. I actually think I think it can be a great game of cricket generally. But watch out, Pakistan is going to be. I want it to be a very good game of cricket. It can't be one-sided. But you're right. जब 2 महीने पहले, I think 2.5 महीने पहले हमने वेस्ट इंडीज टूर से हमने बात करी थी यार ये टीम में lose to Pakistan at the end of even lose their record. KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, they've come back. They brought that solidity which was kind of missing there. So although lower order has not been tested yet, I actually think man to man now India looks much better. Home conditions and for all the shenanigans here which BCCI and Jayasha has done, I hope India doesn't get distracted and play well to their potential. Because that's the part I fear. That this could be a distraction here. All the tamasha these guys have done, but hope they take that spirit in the positive manner and beat the shit out of Pakistan there at the end of the day. So that's the preview we had. थोड़ा लंबा गया है, but we had to call out our opinion on the whole tamasha which BCCI is doing. Frankly speaking, this is the worst World Cup. Make no mistake about that. क्रिकेट अपनी जगह है, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अपनी जगह है. You're the richest body of cricketing in the authorities in the world, and you cannot get this right. It's absolutely shameful. So, uh, but I'll end it on a positive note. I am looking forward for Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma to go and have a feast in Ahmedabad. And I'll end
Yeah,
it with this. I think Pakistan had a good time in Hyderabad. Home conditions there. They're going to be an away team here. They're not going to get the support what they got in Hyderabad. I'm sorry to say that. And they're going to feel the pressure of that whole stadium.
crowd.
It's not going to be a
100,000 people.
Pindi crowd at all, Mohammad Rizwan. It's going to be Ahmedabad crowd. So watch out for
True,
that.
true.
That's all we have. So like our video, please share, please subscribe. Please share in your comments. What do you think of BCCI? Are they doing it right? Are they doing it wrong? क्या लगता है आपको? क्या लगता है बीसीसीआई को करना चाहिए and जो कर रहे हैं वो ठीक कर रहे हैं या नहीं? Put it in the comments below. Please share with your friends and family. Please like this video, and yeah, we will talk again later.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.